Hello everyone, I'm OUTLANDISHPIXEL. I'm trying out a game which is currently being kickstarted. I think there's 12 days left, last time I checked. This is Between the Stars. I believe this is a sort of roguelike game. I think it kind of like has a Rebel Galaxy feel. So, you know, it might be up my alley, might not, we'll see. I think the difficult thing with games like this, sci-fi games, space games, is creating, a world, galaxy, universe, the game setting that is compelling and interesting and unique in a design perspective. It's hard to like design ships in games that are memorable and exciting, so. Who knows? Hopefully this will be good. We'll see. Let's just get straight into it. I'm not going to do hard mode. Prologue. James Scott. I'll be a Jane. Why not? Never ask a Rotosian anything regarding glasses of water. That's vague. Okay. There's a gunshot there. Medals are awards that the captain can assign to crew members. These provide passive perks so long as the crew member stays alive. So we have crew members. Ooh.
Alert. Systems damaged. Warp drive pressure increasing.
Okay.
Crew, boost warp drive to full power.
So we're in trouble here.
But Captain, I said full power.
This is me moving the camera at the minute.
Redistributing power. Capacity
It looks kind of pretty. I like the lighting effects.
Just a bit more.
The ship is a bit blocky, a bit generic looking, but
Warp successful.
We've made it.
I assume you will unlock other ships in this game. I don't know. It's got a bit of a Starpoint Gemini kind of feel as well.
Damage analysis.
Starting damage.
So I got movement already.
Testing main engines.
Okay. So it's not on a 2D plane. I feel like for some reason I thought this game was on a 2D plane. It's not. I can pitch. And I can use my scroll wheel to thrust. Okay, right. Engine pads.
Moderate damage. Engines operational.
Oh, I missed that. Oh well.
Testing navigation systems.
Lateral propulsion system of our ship allows it to move more carefully. Alright, so I'm just go through the generic tutorial movement stuff.
Navigation systems operational. Testing power systems.
I can't move around the back of the ship. That's what I'm trying to do. Up to assign energy to all weapons. Left to engines. Right to shields. The standard kind of power distribution system you get in these kind of games. I don't know where on the screen that is. Oh, I see. Bottom right.
Power distribution correct.
So it does it in a similar way to Elite Dangerous with the pips.
Captain,
so I'll just do everything into neutral, I guess.
In the vicinity.
We've been followed. Prepare for attack.
Okay, we've got bad guys. Oh shit, straight away. No breather. No breathing time at all. Right. Oh, I can shoot as well. Cool. So I'm just aiming and clicking with the mouse button to fire. Hard to tell what's going on really. So I think that my weapon's in the bottom right. I've destroyed that somehow. There's just a lot of bright stuff happening on the screen right now. I think I'm just firing all my weapons at once here. Right mouse button zooms in. I'm not sure if zooming in really does anything for accuracy of the shots other than allowing me to see better.
Captain, reinforcements incoming. We need more firepower.
It might be a bit over the top with its lighting. I mean, like, it is a fairly pretty game. Like, the explosion, like, the light then, as I went past that wreck, the fire effects reflecting off my hull look pretty nice. Alright, let's go take out these guys. So they got 4 shields by the looks of it. Front, back, and sides. Or front, back, and sides in nautical terms. Aft. Port starboard, aft, and the other one. What's the other one? I forgot. Boom! It's quite a satisfying explosion, actually. Where are we? Okay. Got 3 more ships. Don't know how much damage I'm taking. Oh, now I can see. Bottom left is my shields. Oh, my hull's not... I've only got like 23% hull, actually. My shields are pretty good, though, I think. Have I got any other weapons? No, I don't think so. I've got some abilities on a hotbar there, I think. What was one? Is that that seemed like I was rapid firing then. I've activated an ability. I think it's a rapid fire ability. Maybe. It's on cooldown now, wherever it was. So I can't like scroll, I can't like hover over it to find out what it is.
Captain, I've determined this news will cause a decline in crew morale of 64.7%. But I must inform you
I could
that
salvage
the enemy
ships.
bypassed our shields. 2 casualties confirmed.
Hold fire button over the red dot to salvage. I'm trying. Hitting this asteroid. Right, so I got hold. I'm trying. Hold. Aha, there we go. Do that to the others, I guess. Oops. There's some nice physics effects as I hit other enemy ships, actually. I appreciate that I could just knock them. I'm going to try that again, hang on. Alright, let's just want to like nudge them. Oh, oh, too fast. Oh, I missed. I missed. Totally missed. Alright, let me try it again. Wait, just wait. Everyone wait. I know we got repairs to do. I need to test this. It's just a simple little thing, but it might satisfy me. My god. Yeah, look at that. That is quite nice, actually. And then it's got momentum. So it's swung back round into me. That's really nice. I like that. I appreciate that. That's the thing. Cool. Right. Other salvaging. Let's get that done. Where's my speed? Oh, so it's power on the bottom right. I've got 4 speed levels, basically. Okay. Get some of that. And can I get some of you? Trying. There we go. Just gonna crack on with this. I should know what I'm salvaging. Press I to open your inventory. I'll do that in a sec. How many more? 2 more. Quite like the oh, I got some epic loot. I quite like the asteroid belt we're in. The density, the background is like color-wise, it feels like it's not too over the top. The blue stuff in that asteroid, there is. I don't know. It looks quite pleasant. It doesn't feel too ridiculously sci-fi. There's blue stuff in that. Let's go closer to an asteroid. I assume you can mine asteroids. And whatever the blue thing is, maybe that's something you can get. Just try blowing it up. Oh, look at that. I like that. The continued force from my weapons of making it fly off. Nice. We'll come back to that. Inventory. So we've got these salvage pods. And we've got 2 corpses. Lovely. Ooh, loot boxes. Yeah! Even opens like a loot box. Credits, materials, blueprints. Look at all these currencies. That's not going to get annoying. Can I speed this up? Just getting credits. Let's see what happens with the epic one. I'll actually watch the epic one. Okay, the rare one. Is rare better than epic? Cool, we got loads of stuff. We got missile launchers. Light cannon of the Republic. This is our influence. Assume they're in the final game. There might be other factions, departments. To add crew members. Crew members. Ah, so I can upgrade crew members. I mean, this is just glorified ship stats, though, really, isn't it? Like, I doubt I can do anything with these crew members, unless, like, I don't know if missions I do, whatever, would require specific crew members to go on board a ship or derelict or whatever and use their abilities to improve their chances of gaining something. I don't know.
System
Speculating.
analysis. Critical. Repairs needed immediately.
Yep.
All right. Mai, what's our current position?
We are currently in the Thamus 6 sector. It is on the
It's my favorite
outskirts
sector.
of the Interstellar Republic's headquarters.
We should be able to reach it using our drive engines.
Preparing
Warp
warp drive.
engines. Stellar map. Right. I have no idea what's happening here. Right, well, this movement needs to be inverted, I feel. Where the hell am I? I see a ship there. Ah. So wherever the holographic ship is flying, that's where we are. So jump to the Tacit Stellar sector, which is that.
Warp drive engines damaged. Jump impossible.
Well, that's no good.
Mai, which is the closest space station in this sector?
It's the trade station and Terra's port.
Okay. Set in the coordinates.
Coordinates set.
Okay. Over there. Let's do it. Quantum engines. Press space.
Mai, situation report on Anteros port.
Access
So it is very
enabled.
similar to Starpoint Gemini in
This
some
station
respects.
serves as a crucial hub for business tycoons and mining
But
sector
Starpoint Gemini
speculators.
has more
It
of a
has a large
2D.
port specialized for trade freighters
2D
that
plane.
return full of materials from mining settlements. They also swear they have the best beet soup recipe in the universe.
Beet soup. Exciting. Here we are.
Captain Scott from the 5th Republic Fleet here. We request docking permission.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Right, where's he going?
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
Oh, up there. I assume we just get close enough, it'll do it. Enter the highlight area at low speed. How do we... What highlighted area? Just near where it says Dock 14. Oh, haha, okay. That's good enough, is it? Wait a few seconds. Oh, we're not in it totally. Is that it? No? I'm waiting a few seconds without moving to confirm the docking. Is it not working? It goes green and then it's blue. Do I need to be more precise? I've got no lateral thrust, have I? Oh no, hang on. Lateral. Left shift. Aha! So I do have lateral control. That's good. You don't normally get that in these types of games. Not a fan of it shimmying the camera around like that. It's really annoying, actually. How do I... Left shift, left control. Okay. Back up. I want better camera control, I'll be honest. Let's move it there. No, go back. Wow, this is awkward. I'm not sure where my docking port is. Oh, right, that's good enough, apparently. It's fine, whatever. Oh, it's there. Now I know for next time. You discover a great commotion around the freighters on the station. When you exit your ship, you hear shouts from all angles and merchants bidding ever-increasing numbers over merchandise. Your crew and yourself leave the freighter behind and search for a repair workshop. You find yourself looking at neon lights when someone bumps into your shoulder. Now this is something which kind of takes you out of these games a little bit. Is being locked into your ship. Whilst that's how you play these games for the majority of the game, it kind of sucks when you get to a station and you can't like get out in some way or have a better visual representation of what's happening. When it's just a menu, like, I don't know, it takes me out of it. I know like it's budget constraints and it's a whole other thing to start putting in player movement from a person's perspective, third person perspective around the station. I know it's a lot more work, so. Ouch, that hurt. It's a scruffy young woman who begins to collect spanners and metallic objects of all sorts she had on her as she tries to steady herself. Right. Text adventure time. You should be more careful. You're speaking with the captain of the Republic. Don't worry, that's not... Ouch, that hurt. Don't worry. Alright. No, it's my fault entirely. Oh, excuse me, Captain. I'm so sorry. My name is Susan. I'm the head of the Pulsar Ship Repair Workshop. What can I do for you? Repair my bloody ship. You walk to get to the docker bay where your ship is located. She rubs her eyes incredulously. No way! A KP-564SC warship is completely total. Well, it's not. It's just one engine. How did you manage to shut the hell up? Just fix my bloody ship. Susan sighs deeply. Alright, we can do it, but it won't be cheap or easy. This is a Republic ship. Like, just fix it. Repair costs highly exceed your credit account. Why? What about my credit account? What about the Republic credit account? After negotiating, you agree to handle a series of tasks for her in return for payment. Of course. Of course we're doing quests. In the meantime, they should give you a completely operational ship. Oh, a different ship. There's a transmission bay in the next district over. I'll show you the way. Large space stations often have a transmission system highly superior to that of normal ships, allowing for cross-sector communications. You'll walk through the station until reaching the transmission bay when you encounter 2 guards. After identifying yourself, you are allowed to pass and spot the transmission crew busily sending coordinates and data to nearby stations. You're granted the terminal in order to send the situation report to the public. Captain Scott here. We're transmitting from the Antares port sector in Station Sector Therma 6, Admiral Shaw. Captain Scott, we were expecting your arrival 2 Earth days ago. Yes, sir, we ran into problems. We followed the trail of a slave network in Lithoba-1 sector. We infiltrated their base and obtained a crucial part of the information that you asked for us for, but scientists are still unable to decipher it. Oh, okay. There's a lot of text. I'm just gonna skip through this. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Alright, we'll arrive before some diplomatic thing happens. Right, ship menu, station menu, store. That tutorial disappeared partially. I can't see it. There's no. Oh, it's back. Hang on. Right. Well, it is a demo. This is a Kickstarter. Early access. Well, it's not even early access, actually. Like, this is just a demo. You can't actually get this, pre-order it on Steam yet. So it's just the store where we do everything, basically. Get new crew, buy systems, whatever. So we're on a different ship now, aren't we? Yeah. Cool. What can I do with these? Make a funeral. I'll make funeral then. Oh, these are my crew members that died. So I guess they can die for reasons. Okay. Accept the contract. Is that in tasks? There's nothing here. Contract's here. I have to go do something. Right, fine. I totally didn't read that. Whatever. Now what? How do I get out? Exit.
Everyone to their posts. We must find that missing freighter.
Captain, do you think it could have been an attack?
Yes.
It's strange. If it had been an attack, the security systems would have asked for a security detail from the station, and they would have come to its aid.
From Mass Effect kind of feel about it.
Inhibitor to cut communications.
The asteroid cluster where the ship was seen doesn't correspond to any commercial routes.
It's a slightly cooler looking ship, I have to say.
Under Republic law, restricts commercial routes in order to guarantee the safety of its freighters.
Right, we're going to the Anteros Cemetery.
Violation of Organic Space Law 412, Section
However, we get to that.
2/08.
Don't know where the Anteros Cemetery is. Where are we? Yeah, I need to reverse these controls. So I can't see it. That's over there. Alright. Sound design? Yeah. Yeah. Quite like the way it sounds. Music's a bit generic. Space game, but it's not unpleasant. I feel like I want more control over the camera. I can do lateral movement while I'm doing this as well, which is interesting. Is there any way I can just move the camera freely? No.
We've arrived at the freighter's last known coordinates, Captain.
There doesn't appear to be anything here. Mai, can you scan the area?
I detect irregular radiation readings coming from the middle of the cluster.
Is that what that is?
Let's take a look.
That thing. Let's go scan this, or whatever. Or shoot it.
Captain, we've found the source of the radiation. We should proceed to scan.
Affirmative. Mai, prepare the analysis module.
Preparing the scan system.
Aim and keep right mouse button held to scan radiation's origin. Okay.
Scan complete, Captain. It's a fragment of the freighter's calibration reticle.
Of course
I
it is.
am 98% positive that the damage and radiation emissions confirm a plasma cannon attack.
This looks
Oops.
like the result of an attack. Mai, can you follow the radiation signature?
Comparing samples. Similar readings found in nearby coordinates. Establishing route.
Where are we going? Down here. Let's do it. Punch it. Or whatever. Let's go. I feel like it needs fleshing out a little bit more, but they've got a solid base here for a
Captain,
pretty
we're
fun
being
space
hailed.
game.
Shall we accept the call?
Affirmative.
And I like that it's not
Ex-Cleo,
stuck on a 2D plane.
Commander of the Starship Insurrection of the pirate fleet here. I order your immediate retreat. This frigate is now under our control. Surrender, or we'll open fire.
Not sure about this voice
This
acting.
is the captain of the warship Genesis of the Interstellar Republic. I demand you halt your activities immediately.
Captain Scott? Of the warship Genesis? In that hunk of junk?
Is this a hunk of junk? That's a pretty cool looking ship.
You asked for it. Crew to arms!
Quite like the ship. Right, let's do rapid fire. Boom! Yes! I think I'm scanning them. Oh! Yeah, I did scan them for weak points. Not sure what the weak point was. Let's try it again. Where's their weak point? Do they have one? I think it's the rear of the ship. Let's press another button. 2. Don't know what that's doing. Boom! Don't know if I need to scan weak points in order to activate them as weak points or not. Oh, this one's a different weak point, even though it's the same ship. It's in the middle. Interesting. Where are the buttons? Oh, alright. So I've cloaked. Still shooting at me though. Another button. Don't know. That button. No idea. Aha! Surprise!
Captain, the ship's remains correspond to the freighter we've been searching for.
We have to look for survivors and confirm the shipment was in fact stolen.
Preparing to board.
Just gonna pick up some junk. Okay, you encounter what's left of the freighter as the bay doors close behind you. Within it, you find the remains of what used to be an enormous commercial freighter. You can see all sorts of supplies and objects on the floor, accompanied by what were once their crew. After some time searching the corridors, you come to a passageway with 2 possible paths. Shit, we can only go one way. Left. You, your crew and you advance through the corridor you've chosen. The further in the ship you go, the more you get the feeling that you are not alone. After a while, you reach another crossway. Left. Reach a small chamber where the path splits off into 2 directions again. One of the specialists says, "Captain, I think we've been here already." Look a bit closer and you're almost sure you're back at the first turn you made. Oh, for God's sake. Left. Right. You've been here before. What? Left. Left. Right. Left. Right. Right. After walking in circles, you arrive at a hallway and bay door opens in front of you. Through the door frame, and still within the darkness, you're able to make out faint light. Let's enter! As soon as you enter, the bay doors close and the lights turn on. At the end of the room, you see the raw protonite shipment stacked in rows that emit light rays of light. A robotic voice surprises you. It seems to be the ship's MIA system. MAI, rather. I can't bloody talk or read today. Why am I doing a video? Intruders detected in the loading bay. Activating security protocol. Opening evacuation bay doors. Shit! Halt! We are the crew of Genesis of the Republic. The AI waits 2 seconds and begins to speak again. Opening suspended. Validating credentials. Error! They are intruders. Shit. I demand to speak with the captain immediately. Your charisma ensures your success. I have charisma, apparently. I don't remember having charisma. Captain, intruders in docking bay wish to speak with you. After a few minutes in silence, the assistant speaks again. I'm afraid the captain's been indisposed. Temporal register error E2J seconds since the plasma ray impacted against command bridge. He is assuredly in the restroom. Establishing analysis probability of intruders not being identified as intruders 100%. The 8 doors we get to open, and the crew and yourself hold on to what you can. Oh shit. What? Probability of intruders not being identified as intruders, 100%. So why you open the doors? Oh. Okay, so then we are intruders. What? I'm not even reading this now, it's just confusing. Right, we're safe anyway. We won some stuff.
Let's go back to the station to inform Susan.
What kind of pirates assault a protonite freighter just to abandon it?
X-Player's weapons do not correspond to the radiation we've been following.
Captain, the coded data seems to follow the same pattern obtained in the slaver's base. Our team can't undertake an investigation. We haven't found enough matches.
So quite like the ship movement, generally. Just feels a bit more satisfying than other games of this type. Right. Go back to the Allied station, I guess. Spool up the drives, or whatever terminology we're going to use in this. Hip, hip, hip. Oh shit, I'm going to hit asteroid. Oh shit. That could have been an error. It's my fault for arsing around. What happens if I hit a little asteroid? See, another problem with games like this for me is I feel like I rush through them if I'm not, my attention's not being held. I feel like I need to rush
Control tower here.
before I get bored.
The assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication.
Right, it's just difficult for you to
Docking
accept
protocol
a new
prepared.
sci-fi world. Well, for someone like me, to accept a new sci-fi world anyway. So the writing, well, I wasn't a big fan of that writing then as well, but it was just one story. That was just a bit confusing. That's my ship. Where am I docking? Oh, they got a little Kickstarter. Kickstarter hologram. It's a nice touch. Where am I going here? Go on then. What was that? Yeah, shit, must have come out of hyperspace or something. So I don't get why is this not working now. There we go. After arriving at the station, you go to the docking port where your ship is located. In it, you spot Susan, who rushes out to meet you. You return, you found anything. She looks expectantly, waiting for an answer. No survivors. Yeah, we got the cargo. Can we process the protonite slabs and fabricate a new ion reactor? Oh, sci-fi words. Okay. First blueprint. This is another thing which loses me. It's not the game's fault. It's just a personal thing, really. Got to scrap things. assign the task? There's no tasks. How do I assign tasks? Departments. Salvage. So we need to add a... What? Add crew member? So salvage... the raw protonite, which is that, I guess. Scrap. So we need to add a crew member. Their level's higher. I can add multiple people. And I get more out of it. Okay. That makes sense. Then fabricate. An ion reactor. Would I do that here? Yes. Build an ion reactor. So I need to remove them. Can I not just select? That's annoying. Oh. Complete. Right. Do I... So I have to... Can... A little bit of feedback. If I've selected someone here, and I go here, and they're red, just let me click it, so that then they jump up here anyway. Like, yeah, you're telling me, basically, I'd rather you told me that they were already assigned, than that I can't use them. Because it's just extra clicks. Just a quality of life thing. That's all. Right, so we built that. Complete. Good. She examines it. Excellent job. Cool. Accept the contract, which is here. Stop receiving protonite shipments. Fill out forms, transport him to the station. Alright. Okay.
Well, we have a long way to go. We should depart. Engines on maximum drive.
Unauthorized order. You lack bridge privileges.
Okay.
So now I have a babysitter? Is the Republic sending you to watch over me?
No, I'm transporting you and it's my ship, you
Mr. Huggins.
prick.
The last protonite shipment was assaulted.
Captains are not what they used to be. If a pirate ship attacked me, there wouldn't be enough space for them to hide.
What?
We're sure of that.
Okay. Dialogue writing, interesting. I don't leave it there. I think you get the gist of what this game entails. You know, I played a lot of Starpoint Gemini 2 and a fair bit of Warlords. And whilst those kind of games are repetitive, I still enjoyed my time with them. I feel like I would enjoy this. I like the little details in it, even though it's quite a simple game when it comes to like the combat. I like the little details. I like the physics. I like the fact... Right, I'm going to just try and ram this ship. Right. I like the fact I hit a wreck and it would get momentum and spin off. Like, I just like those little details. I'm just curious to see what happens if I was going to warp, damn it. I get you. Oh, you're going to warp before I get to you. Oh, well. Yeah, I quite like certain aspects of it. I think it looks good enough. The UI, I'm less of a fan of. It's just a bit... Now, how do I know what any of this is? Go to my inventory. Just see if it tells me. Here you go. Alright, it tells me here. Okay, fair enough. Tells me there, but... Like this, just... It looks old. It looks... I think that you need to redesign this to make it look a bit more appealing. Like, it just looks a bit clunky and just unappealing. Like, to be honest, like it's simple enough. I feel like some things could be smaller on the screen and maybe play around with transparency of windows rather than just having this big chunky stuff at the bottom. But I do appreciate that there isn't loads of crap all over the main playing area. You know, you got waypoints and stuff, but it doesn't feel like too cluttered, so I do like that. But the actual game itself, the 3D models, yeah, it looks. I mean, to be honest, some of the ships in there so far, I quite like the design of the ship. I think it looks a bit nicer than some of the like Starpoint Gemini models. And look at these shadow effects as I go past the station on my ship. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty nice, actually. So yeah, some good lighting here as well. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. This is Between the Stars. If you like the look of this game, I will put a link to the Kickstarter down in the description of this video. Thanks again for watching. I will see you in the black.